you might think of tummy time as being when you have to lay your baby on their tummy on the floor, because that's often what we see on social media or maybe what friends or other people tell us. But actually, did you know that tummy time doesn't have to mean laying your baby down on their tummy at all? You can still achieve the same results, and your baby will probably be much happier if you try these few things that I'm going to share instead. We often hear people talking about tummy time when we've had a baby, but what actually is tummy time and why is it so important? In this video, I'm going to share with you why tummy time is actually the most important thing you can do for your newborn's development, and how you can do it without them crying, because there is a knack to it. This, by the way, is my not so newborn. This is Clara. She's actually 3.5 months, so she's just out of that newborn stage. We've just been through it. She's my 3rd baby. So we've been using lots of these tips and tricks. They work really well for us, and I promise they will work really well for your baby too. But why is it important? Well, because it builds their head, their neck, and their core strength, which is really vital for movement later on. So rolling, crawling, sitting up, walking, all of these physical movements stem from having that good neck and core strength, which happens, and even holding their head up actually independently like this, and it is built during tummy time. The first tummy time activity that I promise you will have already been doing is laying your baby down on your chest. So having your baby like this, lying down on your chest. Clara doesn't quite want to do it, but having your baby like this is a really great way of doing tummy time, because your baby feels connected to you. They have that physical touch between you. They can smell you, hear your heartbeat, which is very comforting to them, and they can see you as well. So obviously Clara is a little bit bigger now, but when they're newborns, they can still have a really good go at lifting their heads up to look at you. And the trick to make this easier for them is, rather than being sitting upright like I am now, is if you're lying in the bed or on the sofa and you lean back a little, then it means that your baby will be resting on their tummy, and they can have a good go at lifting their head up and looking around. You'll be surprised actually, even really small newborns that are just a day or 2 old can do this. Another tummy time activity that I bet you've been doing already and you didn't even realize it was tummy time is having your baby in a carrier or a sling. Having your baby upright on you in a carrier or a sling like this, they're up on your chest, they have that pressure on their stomach, and they have to use their core strength to, like Clara's doing now, hold their head and be able to have a little look around. So as long as you're making sure that you're wearing your baby properly and safely, and I will put a link to some resources down below if you're not sure exactly how to get the perfect baby wearing position. As long as you're wearing your baby safely, then it's actually a great way of supporting tummy time. And again, your baby probably won't cry at all when they're in the carrier, because they're feeling that closeness to you. The bonus as well is that you have your hands free, so you can do other things. Another recommendation for tummy time with newborns is to put your newborn on your shins. Now you can do this when you're sitting on the floor like I am now, or you can sit on a sofa or on a bed and prop your feet up on a footstool, or if you're lying in the bed, then just bending your knees in the bed and putting your baby on your shins. This is a really great tummy time position because you can make eye contact with them. So if you bend down a little bit, you can get that eye contact. They can see your face, and that will actually encourage them to lift their head up a little bit. If they're very little, they probably won't have much neck strength at all. So just make sure that if they were to flop their head down, they'd be flopping their head down onto your hand or onto your legs, so you don't have them too high up there. But when they can hear your voice as you talk to them and then see your face, that will really encourage them to look at you, and again to feel safe, to stop them from crying. Try these tummy time activities for just a few minutes a day. Don't worry if they don't like it and they do start crying. Just stop and start again later. All you need to do is 1 or 2 minutes a day to really build up that core strength. If you're looking for more advanced tummy time activities, then make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be bringing out another video in this series all about tummy time exercises for slightly older babies. And if you liked this one, then please do give it a like and leave me a comment down below. Are there any that took you by surprise? I bet you didn't realise that being in a sling or carrier counted as tummy time. Thanks so much for watching this one, everybody, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.